Hey there, thanks for joining me today. My name is Taryn. I will be taking you through Guidde versus Scribehow. Now, if you have not had a look at these tools before, I'd recommend giving these a look if you are needing to create a lot of how-to guides, any documentation such as standard operating procedures, or any other documentation that you may just need to share with additional team members or colleagues, or just have on hand for yourself to reference back. Now, both Guidde and Scribehow or Scribe are really easy to use, they're easy to set up, and they both offer free trials. So I would recommend giving these a spin if you're not too sure which one may be best suited for you. Alternatively, you can watch the video to see how the tools, features, and functionalities work so that you can assess which one may be better for you. Now, I do want to just mention that although at a glance these look very similar in terms of functionality, they both have browser extensions available, so we can see these over here. You can easily and quickly install them. However, they do have different formats available. Now, Guidde allows you to record video as well as text and image. However, Scribe has text and image only. So if you are needing to record videos, I would recommend looking at Guidde. If you're only needing text and image, then Scribe might be a better fit for you. They both offer desktop apps as well on their paid for tiers. Now, let's have a quick look at the features of Guidde. It's important to note that at first glance, your information is surfaced on the homepage. Dashboard is pretty simple and clean. I do like that you can see quick information like this. You can see any stats, so the scribes that you have created, what are your total views here, and if you've had any reactions. Now, we can also see our recent documents as well as any suggested Scribe videos, such as how to capture a Scribe, which I've opened. So any of that information will be surfaced right here in your Recents tab. I do like that they've added a tasks feature here. You can add additional tasks so that you can track any of your Scribe and page creation information. We've also got our learn feature here, which is quite handy to have. So if you're not sure how the tool works and you're not sure how these tools record information, it is handy to have this right down here at the bottom, as well as the next steps featured and any of the new features that they've got on hand. If we go into the bottom icon down here on profile completion, I do like that they guide you step by step through the platform itself. Now, if you're new to the system or new to a platform like this, they do help you install the Scribe extension into your browser. They also show you how to pin it and then how to capture a Scribe. It is really user-friendly. I find that a lot of the features on tools like this tend to be a bit hidden, whereas with both Scribe and Guidde, they're really easy to find. It is easy to edit the information anytime, and they've got your easy-to-use widgets on the left-hand side like this. So we can see any of the scribes that have been created by me, anything I've saved, my teams I've created. Now, in terms of teams, you may be an organization that may need additional team features separated out. I do like that they've got this feature available. If you're a user that is using this for personal use, you still have the option to have various workspaces instead of a team. You've also got the option to access the community at any time, which takes you to this page. They do have some top documents or suggestions for you, and I find it's quite helpful because these are more like your FAQ documents that you may need to access. They've got them available right there from within the app. Now, if we do want to invite teammates, it is easy to do. We can add them to a specific team or workspace. We can enter in the email addresses. We can decide if they should be a team admin or creator or just a viewer. I do like this feature because sometimes you would like to share this information with someone who may not need access to edit the created Scribe. and then you can just set the permission to be specific to that user. So that is a permission setting on the paid for plan that I do want to just mention, but they do have an option to also import from Slack and send those invites out, which is really handy to do right from within the app. Now, in terms of creating a scribe, it is easy to do, so we could just click on new. As mentioned, they do have desktop and mobile, but that is available on the Pro plans only, so it is a paid for feature. However, if we wanted to just capture from within the browser, we're able to do that. We have our capture options, and it starts a new navigation item here on the right hand side. Now, I'm going to just close this so that we can see the information that I have captured previously. It would be saved right over here. We have the option to click on this. We can edit the information that we've got. If we go back to this icon here, we can just see how easy it is to edit. So I might need to amend the information that I've got in my onboarding document. I would just simply open it up, click on edit, and then I can start creating my edited information here. Now, I do want to mention that in terms of the look and feel, we are a little bit limited with the Scribehow features. Now, we can amend and customize specific information. This could be the color gradient in the background. We could choose to have a solid color in the background. We can add collaborators, and we can also see any stats and information that may be important to us. Now, there's probably the most of where our customization features end, which again, I think if you're creating documentation like this, is not a bad thing. You may not need advanced editing capabilities, so this is not the end of the world for you. All right, if we are done with this information, we would just click on done, and then we can just simply share our item. We would then add our email address here. Perhaps we want to embed this information into our tools, and you do have the option to embed the code. Now, this is a really high level look at the Scribe's features and functionalities, but I think it gives you the gist of it. You're able to really, within minutes, just create a really quick document with instructions that do generate as you're going through your capture process. Now, in comparison to Scribe, Guidde has a lot more features available, even on their free plan. If you are wanting to test out the capabilities, I do recommend giving their free trial a spin. They do give you access to the business features, which is quite a plus for me because I got a good idea of all the features available within Guidde. Now, similar to Scribe, Guidde has a really clean workspace. The dashboard is easy to use and easy to find, and we are able to see all the information at first glance here. We can see all the guides that we've done. Now, similar to Scribe, we're allowed to create spaces or teams, which I've done here. So we do have the option to create multiple spaces and then go and search for that information should we need to. Similarly to Scribe, we also have insights, but I feel like the insights features with Guidde are a little bit more in depth. We can also edit the information, so I might want to see specific date ranges. I want to see average watch time, how many of my videos have been watched, the video engagement, and any other information here like top creators or top videos at any time, which I think is a really cool feature. Now, engagement is important because that will show you how your users are perceiving the content that you're putting out there. Are they engaging with it? Are they watching the full video, or are they dropping off? These are all important features to note. We can also see our activity at any time, so specific features, users, members, events, that will pop up here in your activity feed. And then probably one of my favorite features with the business plan is the brand kit availability. Now, you can add multiple brand kits. It's good to know with Guide, you are limited to 5 separate brands, but all available within one place. So this may be a good option for you if you do have additional branding and you may need that versatility for your videos. Now you do have your cover, a slide that may be available at the start of your videos. You can add an intro video and a specific ending should you need that. You can set default colors. I quite like this because you can set various hex colors specific to your brand as well. You can add your own company logo, your own fonts, default sizes, and various step appearances. This will be where you've got pop-ups such as arrows or text boxes that appear, and you can actually set your colors specifically to your brand, which is great. And then one of the most valuable features on Guide are their voiceover features. Now, when recording your Guide video, you will be able to set a speaker in a number of options here. So they have various languages, they've got various genders, and they've got various accents as well. So you can set American English, UK English, for example, and you will be able to set these to the way that you'd like it to be. You can also press the play button and you will be able to hear
record. Type it in.
The various accents that you can choose from, which I really like. Then you're also able to add your own logo to the extension, which I think is really cool and really helpful. Now, the voiceover features come in play when you are recording your Guide video. You are able to add your voice overlay within the app itself. You can also do an automatic text to voice generation feature, which is really handy. And this can generally cost you quite a few $1,000s when doing this with a paid voiceover. So this is something that I really like. It saves a lot of time and can save you a lot of money. They've also got really good integrations. So as we can see that this integrates easily and seamlessly into Google Chrome up here. However, it does work with Edge, Gmail, and a number of other tools like Slack and YouTube, etc. that you can use as well. You've also got the option to get started right here down at the bottom, so that's quite helpful. If you're not sure how to record on Guide, they do have a shortcut to your features here. Now I'm going to just open one of the guides that I have created here. As mentioned, it's really easy to find your videos that you've created and edit them at any time. Now, even if you have created your video already, you want to blur some information out, you can do that after the fact. You can edit, you can change your voiceover feature as well, if you decide to change that once your video has been created. And then you can add elements such as icons, emojis, blurs and overlays here. Change your voiceover. You can add your captions. And then one of my favorite features is adding the audio in. Now, if you want to add some music in throughout your video, you would just hover over this. And you could hear a soundbite from the options that they have available from within the app. I think this is really handy to have on hand. And at any point, you can also add your logo or any media that you need. You've also got the option to change your actions here and also manage your transitions so that the transition between various slides can be altered should you want to change any of that information. All right. I think that overall that this is a really feature-rich tool. You're also able to switch to view so that you can see how this looks from the user. You can also preview this and play their information before sending this out. Once you have recorded and you're happy with your guide, you're able to share this quite easily. So just like we could do with Scribe, we're able to copy the link. We could share this via email, or we can share this on multiple platforms like X or Facebook and others. You're also able to embed the code should you need to do that, so you can extract that. You can track any activity within links that you need, and you can also export this. The downloads are not available during the trial, but you could see here the various options that you do have. Another key feature that I really like from Guide is that you're able to create a guide by simply uploading a document, which I think is really great. Now you can upload a video, a PowerPoint, or a PDF. I have tested this. I think it was really handy. I uploaded a test PDF document that had some instructions in it, and you're able to then ask the tool to generate the text for you, even add the voice overlay from a document. So huge plus there. Overall, really great features from within Guide. I think if you're needing an advanced tool that can help you edit videos, add music, then Guide is probably the best suited tool for you. However, if you need something a little bit simpler just to capture workflows, Scribe might be a better fit for you. Now, in terms of pricing, quite similar. They both have free plans. They both have options for monthly and annual subscriptions, with the annual pricing being at a slight discount, around 20 to 30%. Guide starts at around about $23 per month for one user. However, they do have 3 paid plans available, including an enterprise option. Now, Scribe starts at a $29 per user seat on the Pro Personal plan, or they've got a team plan that allows you to add a minimum of 5 users, and that'll be around about $75. They only have 2 paid plan options to choose from, but overall quite similar in terms of pricing. So I think at the end of the day, it depends on how you're going to use a tool like this to dictate which one is going to be the best option for you. If you're not sure, my recommendation would be to try out the free versions, see which one would suit your requirements, and then go from there. Hopefully this information helps you decide which would be best for you. Good luck.